Alec Baldwin is being charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter for the 2021 death of Halyna Hutchins on the set of Rust. Armorer Hannah Gutierrez-Reed is also being charged with 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Mary Carmack-Altwies, the New Mexico 1st Judicial District Attorney, announced on Thursday. After a thorough review of the evidence and the laws of the state of New Mexico, I've determined that there is sufficient evidence to file criminal charges against Alec Baldwin and other members of the Rust film crew. On my watch, no one is above the law, and everyone deserves justice, Carmack-Altwies stated. Baldwin's attorney, Luke Nikas, put out a statement shortly after the charge announcement, which read in part, "This decision distorts Halyna Hutchins' tragic death and represents a terrible miscarriage of justice. Mr. Baldwin had no reason to believe there was a live bullet in the gun or anywhere on the movie set. He relied on the professionals with whom he worked, who assured him the gun did not have live rounds. We will fight these charges and we will win." The Hutchins family also put out a statement in response to the criminal charges, stating, "We want to thank the Santa Fe Sheriff and the District Attorney for concluding their thorough investigation and determining the charges for involuntary manslaughter are warranted for the killing of Halyna Hutchins, with conscious disregard for human life. Our independent investigation also supports charges are warranted. It is a comfort to the family that, in New Mexico, no one is above the law. We support the charges, will fully cooperate with this prosecution, and fervently hope the justice system works to protect the public and hold accountable those who break the law." There is a distinct difference between the 2 charges that Baldwin and Gutierrez-Reed both face. The first can be referred to simply as involuntary manslaughter, with Carmack-Altwies stating, "For this charge to be proved, there must be underlying negligence. This charge also includes the misdemeanor charge of negligent use of a firearm, which would likely merge as a matter of law." Under New Mexico law, involuntary manslaughter is a 4th-degree felony and is punishable by up to 18 months in jail and a $5,000 fine. The second charge is involuntary manslaughter in the commission of a lawful act. This charge requires proof that there was more than simple negligence involved in a death. It is also a 4th-degree felony punishable by up to 18 months in jail and up to $5,000 fine. This charge also includes a firearm enhancement because a firearm was involved. The firearm enhancement makes the crime punishable by a mandatory 5 years in jail. Andrea Reeb, the special prosecutor on the case, also shared a statement about the future based on the, quote, criminal disregard for safety, stating, "If any one of these 3 people, Alec Baldwin, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, or David Halls, had done their job, Halyna Hutchins would be alive today. It's that simple. The evidence clearly shows a pattern of criminal disregard for safety on the Rust film set. In New Mexico, there is no room for film sets that don't take our state's commitment to gun safety and public safety seriously." Carmack-Altwies and Reeb will formally file charges with New Mexico's 1st Judicial District Court before the end of January. Alec Baldwin has declined comment to NBC News per his manager in a text on the charges against him. As for other people who were involved in the tragedy, Rust Assistant Director David Halls has signed a plea agreement for the charge of negligent use of a deadly weapon. Halls' terms include a suspended sentence and 6 months of probation. No charges will be filed to the non-fatal shooting of Rust director Joel Souza.